Previously.
I made you a pizza.
Hey! So how you were raised doesn't define who you are.
But I feel like our parents really can't mess us up.
We're on our way to Florida to do 3 stand-up shows. Now, we're on to Miami. So we were just in Miami last night. We did this killer show, and right now I'm in this hotel in Tampa because me, Kaja, and Frank, we actually got another show tonight before we fly back to LA, and I get to see my boo and your favorite girlfriend, Red Kelly. I really, really wish she could have come with me, but alas, she has to work. Maybe she can come with us when we hit up Chicago and Tennessee and a couple of those other states. Now, I want to talk about something really quick. A guy at the Miami show asked me last night, his name was John. John said, he's like, man, I've watched you for years, you're really inspiring. I watched you start making videos. I watched you jump right into making music, and then you jumped right into doing stand-up comedy. How are you not afraid to fail every time? And the answer is this, and I hope this sticks with you. I am afraid to fail. And it's okay to be afraid to fail, because you know what? The sad truth is sometimes you're gonna fail, and that needs to be okay. So people will tell you all the time, and I think this is really bad advice. They say, don't be afraid to fail, don't be afraid to fail. No, I think it's okay to be afraid to fail, but I also think that you, in spite of having that fear, you need to just go fail and see that it's actually okay, both A, to be afraid of failing, and B, to actually fail. Just go fail so that you can eventually get good and not fail anymore. Because frankly, the person who cares about your failures the most is you. I hope that message resonates with some of you, because it definitely resonated with him. Shout out to John. Now, I gotta get off here because I gotta go do the show in Tampa.
Oh, well, they say make failure your best friend, and I would agree with that. Like, think about when you're a kid, right? Like, you're learning to walk, you fall over all the time. No one says anything, because they know that if you try hard enough, you will eventually walk. Same with speech. Like, your first words are like, ugh, but then eventually you're like Shakespeare. And if you look at any of the big companies, like say Google, for example, they try and increase, one of their mottos is like, increase your rate of failure. And they put out like 300 products a year, and if one of them sticks, global market. Amazing. So you gotta fail. The other way of saying it is, you either win or learn.
So there it is. Increase your rate of failure. That's really, really good.
Oh, thanks.
Straight from Google. You wear cargo shorts? Not in this house. You have to let him die. The woodpecker? Dick!
Nico, how was Florida?
It's good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's good to be home with you though.
I knew it!
You know, it was great. We did 3 shows, and you know, we're selling them out and met a lot of people. So me and Frank were talking about fear of failure.
Oh.
And I wonder if you had any thoughts on that.
Do I?
Yeah.
Well, what did you say?
I said I think it's okay to fail. I think it's okay. Not only is it okay to fail, but it's okay to be afraid to fail. Fear is completely natural, but you should accept that fear and just follow through, even at the risk of failing. And only then will you actually succeed.
I think to be afraid of failure is to buy into the idea that failure is real, and I don't think that it is.
Okay.
I think that any time that you fail, it's just learning. And where I think people get stuck and afraid to move is that they think that they should succeed on their first attempt, and if they don't achieve what they set out to achieve, then they feel like they never can do it, and that means something about them, and it means something about their future, and they tend to get embarrassed and they tend to give up. But for me, I look at any so-called mistake as just an opportunity to learn. I think we should just like remove failure and mistakes from our vocabulary.
Nice.
And replace it with I learned. It's a lesson. People don't move forward at all because they're too afraid of moving in the wrong direction. But even if you move in the wrong direction, you're going to get feedback for the right way to go. And if people don't move, they're never going to get any feedback. They're just going to be stuck. It's almost as if life is just one giant game of hot and cold. Do you ever play that game?
Mm-hmm.
Let's play that game.
Let's play.
Let's play.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Take this and hide it from me.
Gladly. Okay. Cold, cold. Less cold. Warm, 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 warm,
These don't open, do they?
warm. High, cold, warmer,
Warmer?
warmer, cold, cold, so cold, super cold, warmer, warm, warm, super warm, so hot, 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 hot.
So that is what success looks like. How many times did I have to go the wrong way to be able to find it? But most people want to just, oh, found it. I found it with no risk, and I found it with certainty and complete control of outcome, and that's never what success looks like. It's not linear. Now, this is how most people play the hot and cold game. Well, I don't know which way to go. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how. What if I go that way and I'm wrong and everybody makes fun of me? What if I go that way and I'm wrong and I look stupid and then I think I'm an idiot and I'm a failure and I'm too afraid to move, right? You're just like, let's move, damn it, so I can give you feedback, right? That's all success is just hot and cold game with the universe.
See, I told you guys, failure is feedback. Increase your rate of failure or you'll never succeed.